Hey, what's up, Jews? Hanukkah Sameach. Hope everything's going well by you guys and hope that wherever you are safe and happy. Except, I hope you're not safe. I hope you're not safe because the idea of safety is an absurdity. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Last night, IfNotNow issued a statement that said that they were very offended by President Biden's remarks, saying that if there were no Jewish state in Israel, there would not be a Jew in the world who is safe. IfNotNow said that President Biden's remarks are anti-Semitic. Why are they anti-Semitic? Because Jews, like every other human on earth, deserve to be safe where they are. Now, here's one thing that I don't get. Number one, to assume that Jewish safety is not strengthened by the Jewish state is absurd. First of all, it's absurd. There's no way it's anti-Semitic because absurdities should not be anti-Semitic. They just don't make sense. That's number one. Number two, the idea of Jewish safety. Let's break this down, right? Very often, IfNotNow, we'll use this claim of Jewish safety and Palestinian safety go together. Now, I'm not denying the fact that I believe that the Jews and the Palestinians have a shared future together. We have a shared future together because there's no way that either of us is going anywhere. There are millions of us, there are millions of them. And together, we are millions of us. And what that means is that every single one of us has a place in the destiny of the other. But the idea of safety is an absurdity. Safety does not exist. I carry a pistol. I put my pistol in my pants and I make sure that it is on safety. Why do I make sure it's on safety? It's I guess the correct way to say it is that it's an absurdism, right? Because inherently a safety does not actually turn a pistol from being something violent and deadly into something which is safe and secure, right? That doesn't exist. It's the same way that to talk about Jewish safety, quote unquote, is an absurdism. There are two concepts which are getting confused, I guess. There is safety and there is security. Safety means that you have no risks. Security means that your risks are managed properly. So let's talk about that for a second. Financial security means that, yes, I might get poor one day, but I'm doing the best I can to not. Financial safety means I'm never going to get poor ever. And guess what? That's in none of us. When you put on a security belt on your child, it should be called a security belt because ultimately driving a car is not a safe activity. And yet, we put on these safety belts to convince ourselves that things are now safe, even though we know that there are inherent risks. Security is the proper management of risk, whereas safety is the elimination of risk. If we were to talk about the only place in the world that can eliminate the risks to Jewish people, it is the Jewish state. Anywhere else in the world, we are always going to be a minority, and minorities are inherently at risk. And that means that no matter where they are not safe. Any minorities. What this ultimately shows me that IfNotNow doesn't understand is that the only place on earth that is actually quote unquote safe for Jews, and I still don't believe that it is, there's so much work to do in order to make people actually safe. Right now there is Jewish security, but there is no Jewish safety. What is it that can produce the closest thing that we will have to Jewish safety? A Jewish national state. Now, is it perfect? By no means. Is there what that needs to be fixed here? 1,000%. But cut the nonsense. Stop thinking that you'll ever be safe in the United States. You might be secure. I hope you are. Wishing you the best. But you will never be safe unless you are in a place where you are not the minority. That is how every minority ever is going to be. And so, the only place that a Jew is actually safe, hypothetically, right, because as we've been shown multiple times, that's still not the case, is the state of Israel. And IfNotNow does not want the only place on earth that can inherently guarantee the closest thing to Jewish safety, I suggest they wonder, where are they actually safe? Hanukkah Sameach. I hope that I haven't given you too much food for thought.